Janina, I promise to always be by your side when things get difficult, to take your side when there's no one to turn to, and defend you no matter what happens in life. I promise to always embarrass you and act like a 5-year-old in public, but most of all, make you laugh and smile. I promise to always support you in whatever new adventure you want to take on. No matter where we go, I'll be with you. I promise that even after we're married, to let you always be Janina Joaquin, the woman I fell in love with. I promise to always be faithful, loving, and to be a devoted husband, without judgment, without disappointment, but with an open heart and mind. I promise to be your best friend, to grow with you and to cherish you and always hold your hand during our long car rides. I promise to not get mad when you knock out the moment I turn on the car. I love you, and I always will.
Same.
Let me read that real quick.
Those of you who don't know me, obviously, I am the maid of honor. My name is Monica. I have known Janina for about 10 years now. We actually met right before we started college. We were two lost little puppy dogs looking for our mentor. After that, we've just been inseparable. So Janina has been the sister I never had, but I always wanted. And I am honored to be here to celebrate today. So thank you. I just want you to know that you are beautiful inside and out. Your kindness, your generosity, you're absolutely breathtaking today. Brandon, thank you for always being patient with her and for truly giving her so much joy. I have never seen her smile so much. I remember the first day I met you was actually when Janina dragged me to go to Kamalayan Alliance. It's a club down in San Marcos. I didn't really want to go, but I loved her to death, so I was like, sure, I'll go with you. I am not very social. Obviously, I'm shaky. The instant I saw the way he looked at her, I knew. And later on, we talked about him multiple times, and she kept asking me about him. What do you think about him? Do you think he's okay? Do you think he likes me? And I was like, Janina, you're absolutely beautiful. Of course he loves you. Trust me. Trust me. Yes. Yes.
I've known Brandon for a long time. I'm his best man. We've been knowing each other since 5th grade, and it legit feels like yesterday we were at Albertsons getting chicken tenders, getting cookies and creams, Hershey bars to sell at school, playing football in the cul-de-sac with the Torrey Gardens boys, to our senior year of high school, where we had endless practices. We got out at 12 p.m., and we had no idea what we were doing, but off-roll, you know? But for those of you that don't know, Brandon and the guys over there, there's some major dancers over there, so watch them out later. And feel free to ask us about our world-famous hooligans. But we made some great memories after high school as well, so I'll just name a few. Santa Bruce with Tonu Boat, Bremerton Boys, and then feel free to ask Brandon about the time he spent some time with me in the Bay.
What?
Hey, but I'll quote this from my bio because I think this perfectly describes me and Brandon's relationship. Brandon's the friend I never wanted, but the brother I couldn't live without. But honestly, we've been through a lot together, and I can honestly say, regardless of where life takes us, we've always been there for each other, and we've always been there for the big moments, and today is a big moment. All right. So in 2013, JJ and Brandon met at San Marcos. I remember meeting JJ at a party, and I had this conversation with Brandon. I don't know if he remembers this, but I was like, hey, that's the one, huh, bro? And he responds, that's the one. So I've gotten to know JJ these past few years, and I can honestly say she's sweet, ambitious, kind, willing to kick Brandon in the butt when she needs to. And I was talking to Brandon's mom yesterday. We briefly joked yesterday, said, thank God there's someone to finally take care of Brandon. But in all seriousness, JJ has brought the joy, care, patience, organization, and love that Brandon was missing in his life. And I thank JJ for all of that. So in August 2021, Brandon proposed to JJ, and today we officially get to celebrate those two as husband and wife.
Marriage is to belong to one another through a unique and diverse collaboration, like two threads crossing in different directions, yet weaving one tapestry together. The secret of love and marriage is to trust and to be respected, to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. So I asked both of this couple, I asked them, when did you know that you were in love with this person? Janina says, I realized how hard I had fallen for him and how caring he was towards me. He just made me feel like I had found my person. I knew he was the one when I realized I could not picture my life or my future without him. It's everything that he does that lets me know he is the one for me. And Brandon says, I knew Janina was the one when she said she loved me for who I am, no matter of my flaws, my insecurities, or my constant forgetfulness. They also have these cute, endearing nicknames for each other, and I hope I say this right. Ikigai? Okay. They both gave each other the same nickname, Ikigai, which means reason for being in Japanese. I thought that was really sweet. Janina shares that Brandon likes to keep a stash of water bottles and cups next to the bed. He's obsessed with video games and building computers, and he always has to plan things last minute. And he packs for trips last minute too. Now, Brandon shares, the moment we go on any car trip, and I mean any car trip, whether it's visiting friends, going to the 7-Eleven, going to the parents' house, or even just going grocery shopping, Janina always falls asleep. I don't know how she does it. The moment we hit the car, boom, she's tired, she's asleep. Well, you two, there is an art to married life. And it's an inner spiritual journey that you two are just gonna have to take and figure it all out for yourselves. And I know you will have no problem with that. Love is the greatest gift bestowed on humanity, and I'm so glad you both have found each other.
Brandon Ray Quinto. When we first met, I never expected what we would become. I didn't know that I had met the man who would become the absolute love of my life, my best friend, my ikigai. You came into my life at exactly the right time, when I wasn't ready, but when I needed your love the most. And since then, it has always been you. You will forever have my heart. I love how you still make me kilig. I love the way you care not only for me, but for everyone around you. I love the way you are patient with me, and I admire how hard you work. I am in awe of how you know me better than anyone else, and somehow you still manage to love me. As we start this new chapter of our lives, I promise that I will always have and make time for you, to cherish our silly moments, to be forever young at heart, and that we will always have adventures together, from foodie places to Disneyland and eventually around the world. I promise to stand by your side and support you, just as you have done for me all these years and throughout my ever-growing obsession and list of hobbies. I promise I will do everything possible to always keep you smiling and to fill our lives with as much laughter and joy as possible, with as little sadness as possible. I'll even laugh at all your cheesy one-liners and your dad jokes. I promise to be yours as you are mine, to love you without hesitation or boundaries, and especially to love you even when I dislike you. I promise to care for you in sickness and in health, even when you have the man flu. I promise to remember that neither of us is perfect, but to know that we are perfect for each other. And above all, I promise to choose you, to choose us, and to choose love each and every day for the rest of our lives. I love you infinitely and forever.
Brandon and JJ have been friends for several years. And I saw the glow in Brandon's eyes every time he would do FaceTime chat with JJ. They would even watch the same movie at the same time online while JJ was in San Bernardino and Brandon was in San Diego. I never figured out how they did that, but I thought that was so sweet. Fast forward, last year he told me, Mom, I'm gonna propose to JJ. That's when I said, oh my goodness, my Brandoni is no longer a baby. But you will always be my baby, Brandon. Yeah. During his elementary years, Brandon and I had this special handshake. Every time I drop him off to school, instead of saying bye or hug, we had this special handshake. So after a few years, it gradually became less and less because he would look around first. If somebody's looking before he would do this handshake, until it faded away. But now I want to see if we still know how to do that. Come on, Brandon. At this point, it is customary to welcome the daughter-in-law. Today, you're officially my daughter-in-law. To JJ's parents, Noel and Bubut, you have done a remarkable job raising JJ. You must be very proud to be her parents. And I'm looking forward to spending some future events with your family. JJ and Brandon, I wish you love, I wish you joy. May your love continue to grow, and may you never forget where home is. I love you both.
From Janine and I, we just want to say thank you so much for you all for coming tonight. From where you guys travel from near to far, whether we've talked shortly or it's been a while, thank you so much for everyone for coming today. Everyone here is someone that we care about, and we love you, and we just can't thank you enough. So I hope you guys party tonight and drink lots and enjoy.
I wasn't really prepared to have a speech. I was just kind of gonna piggyback off of his, but I guess he handed me a bike, so thank you guys. Thank you so much. You guys all, each and every one of you means so much to us. Thank you so much for being here to celebrate us today, so thank you.